Thanks for joining me today on Purpose Bound Adventures. I want to do a quick review on a pair of binoculars that WoSports sent me. They reached out to me, asked me if I was interested in doing a review. I said yes, so they sent me these binoculars free of charge, and so I have used them a fair amount and wanted to do a review on them based on my usage and my opinion. So they came in this package. They came in a nice box, but they came in this package which you could throw over your shoulder if you wanted to. They came with the shoulder straps, which is a mess. Like I said, I've used these quite a bit, so they're not as pretty as when you take them out of the box. But it came with a standard shoulder strap. I wouldn't use those for hunting, but it is there, and I did use it when I was, testing the binoculars. Came with lens covers for the front. Actually came with 2 lens covers for the back. Lost one, but I don't really like them on my binoculars to begin with. I don't really ever even use these, to be quite honest with you. Probably should, but I don't. But it did come with both those covers if that's important to you. So it's the 15x50 HD, and so let me see, turn it, give you a look right there. But it comes with this, pretty much standard like most binoculars. It has the eye cups that unscrew. It has the diopter here for your, you can focus the one to your eye, and then you can focus the other side. But opens up, and the one thing, a couple of things actually that I like about it is the focus turns real easy, turns real nice, and it focused actually really clear, at least from my perspective. Maybe I'm not picky enough, I don't know, but for me, I've got decent eyesight, and when I could focus these, it focused it pretty clear. And the other thing that I liked about it is when you get it in focus, when I was using them, my eyes didn't get tired. I didn't feel like I was having to strain to see what I was looking at and to try to focus with my own eyes. It was pretty smooth, and they were easy to use. One of the things that I don't like about it was, even when they're all the way closed, at least for me, and my eyes are relatively close apparently to each other, I don't have to spread them out, but I couldn't get the focus to come into one circle. It always was just a little tiny bit off, and it didn't really bother me, but I did notice it. One of the things that at least initially I liked about it that it came with is it came with a phone holder for the binoculars, and when I first pulled it out, I'm like, wow, that's sweet, can't wait to use it. And I did, as you'll see in the video. You just basically put it on here and you line your phone up with it, just like you would a telescope, and you can video through it. The issue that I had with it, and I did like it, but the issue that I had with it was you're zoomed in 15 times power with the binoculars, and you're sitting there like this looking through your phone, and you're trying to hold these still, and you do tend to shake a little bit, and when you're trying to take video footage in particular, especially for YouTube or something like that, you don't really want to be shaking and moving quite a bit, or it kind of defeats the purpose. So if you're just trying to get a little bit of video footage for personal use, then yeah, maybe. If you could find some sort of stand to set them on to hold them still, great. But for what I was doing, and when you're trying to hold it like this, still as can be, it's kind of a pain, and it moves a little bit too much for my liking. So it's a great thought. I like the idea. It's just you would have to find a way, from my perspective, to kind of figure out how to hold it still. I couldn't do it. Maybe somebody else has the ability to hold more still than I could. They're not a bad pair of binoculars. They're not waterproof. They're water resistant, but they're not waterproof, so I wouldn't go swimming with them. But if you were out, sitting and standing in a light drizzle or something like that, you probably would be fine. A lot of people like to put these things in their cases on their chest. I hate that. I hate having stuff here. I tried it. I just don't like stuff here. I want to have this whole area in front of me free and clear. And that's why with the binoculars that I do have, I have a harness, and it just sits tight down here to my fat stomach, actually, not my chest. But for $89.99, they're actually not a bad pair of binoculars. And for somebody who's trying to buy something that's cost effective, these, I would say, are not a bad way to go. For me, I hunt a lot. I love binoculars. I use binoculars a lot, and so I bought Vortex, I think is what I have, and they were more expensive. And I like them, and I've got a nice harness for it. So for a serious hunter that can spend a little bit more, I would probably buy something a little bit more. For somebody that's trying to be cost effective, or maybe you don't hunt a ton and you don't care as much, these are not a bad option. What I'm going to probably do is save them for my kids and let them use them when we go hunting, and that way I have my pair, they have their pair. But anyway, I'll have a link to it if you're interested in purchasing them. I'm not an affiliate, so it's not like I'm pushing you to even buy them. I'm not getting anything from it. But I'm just saying, for $89, they're not a bad pair of binoculars, and I would check it out. But I appreciate you watching. It's the WoSports 15x50 HD binoculars. Check the link out below, and I will see you on the next video.